through Craigbot just so I can have a couple of versions just in case.
You guys,
Yeah, that's good.
You have 8 answers for everything. I ask, are you using Craigbot?
Is it
This
time
guy
to start the
starts telling
show?
me
This is
about
the
some
dead air I
show
love.
This guy starts telling me about
Do I
Bo
start
the
now?
Sheep Show.
Because I know I'm
Hates
running the cold
Craigbot.
open here. I
Yes,
don't know when to start. I gotta
It's
get the
already
go.
started.
Well, if it isn't Craigbot,
Okay.
he's right there.
Uh,
Do you not know
Did
what
it, Mo?
Craigbot is? There's 8 of you.
Did you
in
start
this
your
podcast.
OBS recording?
Yes. I started the OBS recording.
Okay, you gotta tell me these things.
Yeah,
Goodness
And
No.
welcome to the Moecast.
yeah. Like we're just starting here. Don't worry. I was
Each
going
of you
to.
sounds dumber than the last. I'm gonna be honest. Each of
Hey.
you, there's like 8 IQ points between the 4 of you.
All right,
Hey,
so
I'm Asterios Stuff.
here today on the Moecast, it's been a while. We're back. I have 2 stories for you that prove that I have a literal negative IQ to start off our show today.
Speaking of low IQs and all that stuff. I said, speaking of
Okay.
low IQs and all that stuff.
All right, yeah, I thought you were saying something else. But, yeah, so
Terrible.
so the first story is so my mouth currently hurts because I cut my tongue, and how I cut my tongue is I was just sitting in my bed drinking a nice refreshing can of sparkling water.
You didn't stick
I
the
just-
knife with the peanut butter or anything in your full on in your
No,
mouth,
no,
did you?
no. This is
All
what
right,
happened.
just checking.
I was drinking a nice refreshing can of sparkling water, and I said, "Hey, would it be funny if I just stuck my tongue into the little metal hole?"
Oh,
And then I did that. And I
Riley,
cut my
Like a
tongue.
2-year-old.
Christ
I'm actually
Almighty!
concerned that you drank sparkling water instead of you sticking it. Like, I would have been less weirded out if you said like a can of Coke or something.
Okay, we might have to do a dum intervention on freaking Riley here. We might have to just throw wrestling right out the window and just intervention on Riley here. Riley, why in God's fucking name are you sticking your tongues in places that they don't it doesn't belong to? Fucking why?
I was bored. I thought it'd be funny.
See, those are famous last words right there. I was bored and I thought it would be funny. This is why there's a Darwin Award winner every single fucking year. You're going to end up
I
like
know.
People with low IQ are just anecdote machines, I swear.
All right, so why in God's name do you have a quote unquote negative IQ? I gotta know this.
Okay, so first of all, it was because of that story, and second, it was because of another story where I was at work tonight before the show started, and they have snacks in the break room. So I bought myself some Oreos and some Reese's cups.
Reese's
And I
cup?
was- some Reese's cups.
Okay.
I love Reese's.
And I had them, and I was sitting near my friends, and I'm like, "Hey guys, what if I ate an Oreo and a Reese's cup at the same time?" And they were like, "Do it," and I did it. Now I'm a telemarketer, so this whole time I'm dialing the phone, because if you're not constantly dialing the phone, you get in trouble. But most times people don't answer. Like people only like maybe a tenth of the numbers I dial actually answer me. So I stick the Oreo and the Reese's cup in my mouth and I'm chewing. This takes up like my entire mouth. And somebody answers the phone. So I had to spit this wad of like chocolate grossness into my hand so I can talk to this person.
Oh dear God.
And
You
they
should've
didn't
just
even
kept it
buy
in.
from me. I'm so pissed.
You should have just
I'd
kept
say-
it all in and like asked him anyway. It's like,
Yeah, that might have been a skosh better than what you actually did, which is failed to sell anything.
Yeah. I wouldn't have sold anyway.
Riley, dear God, I would pray for you, but I don't think that would work. You know, and I hate
didn't
to be that
sell
blunt.
anything tonight. Tonight was horrible. I hated tonight. I hate every night.
What?
I hate having a job.
Well,
I
you
want to be a
got-
kid again.
well, you can't be a kid. None of us get to be fucking kids anymore, okay? None of us do.
Yeah,
None of us
man.
do. All
Like,
right,
I'm still in high school and I don't feel like a kid. I'll never be a kid again.
No, you're gonna
Che-
regret
Cherish
saying that.
Oh, yeah.
cherish those moments. Cherish
No,
those
I
moments.
am. Trust me. I'm trying to, but like right now, not very easy.
All right. Let's go ahead and start the show here. A one, a two, a skiddly diddly, a do. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for coming back. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to the Moecast. I'm your host, Moediggity, and joining me today after this long break, I'll go ahead and just take responsibility for that. That was kind of my bad. See, I went through this trip and we didn't do the fucking episodes I said we were going to do, and so just blame me if you want to yell at me on all your little social media applications.
I mean, you can also blame me and Robin because we were gonna do an episode without Mo, and then we just didn't.
Yeah, we were
We
actually
just
very
didn't.
close to having an episode, a Mo-less Moecast, which is, really weird. But hey, I'm into it.
The
Whatever you
cast.
guys were doing, the cast.
Oh my
And,
god.
yeah. So anyway, so I think introductions are in order, just in case you're new here and just this is your first episode or whatever. I would like to say hello to my two co-hosts. Robin, say what's up.
What's up? Hello. I'm back. I'm
Yes.
alive.
Yes, we are all back. We all made it through the hurricanes and jobs and plagues and all that.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
whole pandemic thing that is happening.
Oh yeah, like let's just Jesus.
Yeah, you guys aren't dead yet.
Yeah, we ain't dead yet. And I'd like to say hi to Riley, Mr. Riley Brooks. Say what's up, buddy?
It's been 10,000 years. We finally returned to the realm of the Moecast.
Yes, we have gone back to the sovereign nation of Mohio, and here we stand. Here we
This
are.
is some great branding, I gotta say.
Mhm.
Mohio.
Well, dude, it turns out that Mo is quite wordy. Like, you could put a bunch
Yeah.
of stuff in it, like this is the Moecast, Mohio, Mo Better Bread, stuff like that. Just-
Mohawk.
yeah, Mohawk, all sorts of stuff. And joining me is another guest. Have you ever been on the show, Camel?
No, I haven't. Camel
Alright.
BFU. Just in here because I've spoken to Asterios before. I don't know if Asterios is still here. But,
I think he's still here. The Robo Urkel still has the green circle around it. I was going to save him for last because he's actually the big guest that we booked. So
yeah, that's
God.
right. Yeah.
If I'm
Yeah.
the big guest, you guys are in serious trouble.
And of course, joining us today is Asterios Kokonos. Say what's up, dude.
Hey guys, thank you so much for having me, Mo. I unironically like.
Wow, it's me, Asterios.
Riley, shut up! Shut the fuck up! You shut the hell up now! All right, sorry, Asterios. No, I'm playing. I'm kidding. Asterios,
No,
go
no,
ahead,
you're
buddy.
right. No, actually, no, Riley, shut the fuck up now. I was gonna say something nice about Mo. I was gonna say, Mo is. Can you guys not hear me?
Yeah, we
No,
can
we
hear
can
you.
hear you.
Oh, thank God! I thought
I
some
can't hear
computer.
Asterios at all.
Don't misdirect him.
I thought some computer program took over my audio drivers. Mo, you unironically
I
have
can't
a
tell
really
what's
nice.
happening. Can you hear Asterios?
He's trying to pay me a compliment, and you keep interrupting him.
No,
I'm just
I
playing.
bet some of these people can't hear me. I mean,
No,
No.
all right, hold on a sec. This is like 8:09. I'll mark that down. Are we having audio issues? Everyone can hear Asterios or not?
I can hear.
No,
everything
I
just
cannot
fine.
hear Asterios Kokonos.
yeah.
Wait, you can hear Asterios, Camel Toe?
Yeah, I
Yeah?
thought this might be happening. This
What?
is a.
Oh, shit.
What is
Le-
going
Bro,
on?
like, okay, here's the thing. The
Discord.
only thing that wait, guys. Okay, fuck.
Didn't this happen with CJ like 3 months ago too?
Here's the
What
thing.
is
Yeah,
I
that
couldn't
was the
see
weird one where I could hear CJ, but nobody else could.
I couldn't hear I couldn't hear or I couldn't see Asterios Kokonos' green ring light up, but I could hear him. I don't know. Shoes. Like, you could visually see him speaking, but you couldn't hear him. I could hear him, but I couldn't visually see him. It's odd.
This is very confusing. I don't like this.
I don't know. It's
It's
probably
all good.
because we were
We'll
recording with
figure it
Craig.
It's the
out.
Asterios curse.
It's okay. It's all good. We'll figure it out. We ain't got nothing
No,
but
you
time.
know what? That's actually right though. Like, because every single time that I try to hop in a stream on my computer, I usually have to just switch to my phone because Asterios, whenever he's doing a stream, I try to call in through my computer and it always just like disconnects. The bars go down to red, the Wi-Fi's cut out. I just can't connect. I've never had that issue anywhere else. It's just his stream specifically.
It's just Asterios coconut.
It's the Asterios Coca curse.
I mean, apparently, like Discord servers can like cause that kind of shit. Because for whatever reason, when I had my buddy Jason on the Moecast like a couple months ago, he said that Mo's server made his fucking Discord crash, so he had to leave it.
Oh, weird.
Jesus.
Like whenever he opened Mo's server, his Discord would just crash.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. All right,
Jesus Christ.
I think we might have to do a Discord call instead of just the Discord server.
Yeah,
Poor
maybe let's
Craig.
create like a bootleg group chat or
Or
something.
maybe you want me to boot Craig?
No, I meant poor Craig.
Don't
Oh.
scrap what we have so far.
I
I like
oh,
that.
right,
Craig.
yeah,
No,
Craig
yeah.
isn't the issue.
I'm not scrapping anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Craig's not the issue. It's just somehow Asterios. I don't know.
No, it's a Discord problem. Like I said, there was one time where we had fucking Crippled Jesus on here, and I could hear him, but nobody else could. So the whole time I was like, yeah, I can hear him right now.
Asterios.
Stereo, speak.
Okay. Camel.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Stereo!
Camel.
I can hear you.
Okay. Mo.
Yeah, I can hear you, buddy.
Riley.
Yep.
Robin.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Thank God. I think I know what the issue was. I was using Audacity to locally record.
Mhm.
I think it was like eating the audio drivers. So maybe can we just trust that this robot's gonna record my side and then you guys are backing it up with OBS?
Yeah, I'm backing my side up with OBS, and I got the entire everyone's conversation going.
Oh, okay, good. I'm talking through like the highest quality mic I can. So I bet Craig's recording won't sound like awful.
Craig's actually pretty good.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Like the
was thinking
FLAC
of
file will sound good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay, good. Hey, well, do you want to clap us in and we can just take it from when Mo introduced me?
yeah, sure,
Well-
man. That sounds perfectly fine. You guys good with that?
Yeah, sure.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm doing the
sure.
editing anyway, so this is all on
Yeah,
me to make it
exactly.
sound good.
All can be fixed. All can be fixed in post.
Right.
Perfect.
All right, I'll count us down then, Asterios. Then you can go. I'll just edit it in post.
Excellent.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I thought we were doing the silent. Hang on.
Oh.
Hang on. When are we clap? What number are we clapping on? We got to do this
One.
right.
Oh, clap.
One.
No.
Because I
Just
thought
don't say the one.
I'm used to the silent one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All
I'm
right.
used to the
so-
5, 4, 3, 2 clap. You know.
All right. Let me do that again because I've never clapped before. I was just saying, for Asterios to just jump right in.
I mean,
verbally.
Craig automatically syncs, doesn't he? He
Yeah.
always has for me.
Don't trust a robot. Never trust a robot for a human's
It
voice.
doesn't sync. It just records all of our audios at the same time.
Never
Yeah,
trust
but
a
it-
human for a
alright,
human's
It's always
work.
aligned.
All right. Oh, okay. All right. 5, 4. With the silent one. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Good enough.
I think that'll be good enough. Campbell, you didn't
That
do
works.
it.
Get on with it.
All right. And joining us today is Asterios Kokonos. Say what's up, dude.
Hey, Mo. How you doing? Hey, everybody. Thanks for having me on the show. Mo, unironically, are you like a radio guy? You sound really good.
Once upon a time, I really wanted to get into radio, but then the internet happened and MP3s happened, so that shot that dream all to hell.
Did you at least do like college radio? Or you sound good, man. I'm just saying.
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate you. We actually did a bunch of voiceover work in college. Me and some friends of ours did. I've released like 4 or 5 freaking DIY albums. I've been in audio for a long time. Not terribly professionally though. Just maybe the top of the bottom line of amateur fucking audio people. You know what I mean?
The best of the worst you could say.
You could be
Yeah.
a wrestling announcer.
Yes, I would have loved actually to have been a wrestling announcer. It's kind of funny, Asterios, that you talk about all this stuff because I got into the announcing and voiceover work because of professional wrestler announcers and talk radio and all that stuff. And yeah,
I'm a huge fan of both. I'm a gigantic fan of wrestling, and it sucks because I am someone who I want to be a wrestling manager so bad. Like, I know I could do it. I know I could walk out there and talk about why this guy's the best and he'll beat the hell out of you. And then if I need to get hurt a little bit, I could fall down and get hurt. Like, but you can't, there's not like a wrestling manager school. There's no like wrestling announcer school. Like, You go to school to be a wrestler, and then when you're not good enough to be a wrestler, you get to do something else. So now I'm going to be like the 40-year-old guy at wrestling school. I'm not looking forward to it.
Dude,
All right, Mo.
what's up?
Mo, so you wanna to be a wrestling announcer. You like wrestling announcing, right? I wanna know how you would sound if you were a wrestling announcer. So imagine right now that Asterios and Camel are about to wrestle. You gotta announce them in. You gotta give us
Oh,
your
shit.
wrestling
You
announcement.
automatically
I want
pair
your
me with
best. Are you
Asterios.
ready to rumble?
Oh well, I can't be too loud. I got people in the other room here, but
Ah.
I'll try to do my best. Since you put me on the spot here and I couldn't prepare, this is what the best you're getting though. Let's see. Uh,
Oh no,
uh
the nervous.
Camel, how much do you weigh?
How much do I weigh?
Yeah, just ballpark it. You ain't got to give me like an approximate. Just give me approximate.
I don't know. I'm sorry. Like maybe like 100 something.
100. Okay, we're going to say 175. All right, I'll just try to do 175 so I have something to base it. Asterios, let's just call you like 220, okay? Or maybe.
Oh my God,
I
that's
don't-
almost exactly correct. I'm 214. Wait a minute. What if you're one of those guys at the carnival that guesses weight? Wait, go around, guess everyone's weight right now. Okay, look, forget this wrestling announcer thing. Clearly,
There's
your
no
mom and
chance you'll
dad are in the
guess.
room. Clearly, like your mom and dad are in the room, and like you can't do like we're into this corner. Look, I
Yeah.
can't either. It's like 11 p.m. where I am. I can't get
Right.
too loud. All right, guess everybody's weight. Guess everybody's weight.
All right, Robin, I'm going to go ahead and say like what
105.
Well, like 105, maybe 130, 145ish, maybe.
Oh god, not even close.
Not even close.
105. 110.
Like 285.
Oh damn! All right,
Wow. Okay.
Okay, Riley. All right, so
Yo, what's up?
you and I have had extensive conversations about our weight. So I think I have a really good ballpark. So just like just give me some leeway, between flattering and insulting. All right.
195.
Let's say 310.
No. I haven't weighed myself in a while, but I know I'm somewhere in the range of 370 to 400.
Okay, hold. Who brought up weight in the first place?
I think this is you. No,
I
wait.
believe
That was me.
Asterios
No,
Kokos.
Who
No,
wanted to
I-
make
I-
fun of
I-
everybody
that was
live on the
Mo.
podcast?
Mo wanted
yeah,
to
I
know
think
someone's
so.
weight so they could do the wrestling bit that Riley saddled Mo with. Riley, this is your fault.
Yeah,
Oh.
Riley. Yeah,
Riley,
Riley.
your
This
fault.
is a
The
big.
reason we're all
on you.
embarrassing you right now is Riley. Riley, it's your fault.
Riley,
Yeah.
Embarrass
this is
yourself.
on you.
Embarrassed myself indirectly.
All right. So we'll go ahead and just get past this. Let's since we're talking about announcers and all that shit, I think one of my favorite announcers has got to be freaking it was Jim Cornette and Jerry the King Lawler. I think
Oh.
those are the two one of the more iconic duos in wrestling announcing in the wrestling announcing world, because like it takes a whole lot to just keep fuck. It takes a whole lot to actually pay attention to what's going on in front of you and doing all the color from the back and all that stuff. And they've never ceased to impress me. It's one of the best fucking things I've ever. It's one of my favorite things in wrestling. Like the announcing. If the announcing is sort of garbage, I'm not really into it at all, and it's really hard for me to get into the matches and stuff if the color commentary is not so good. Robin,
Who's the guy who says, "Let's get ready to rumble"?
no, that would be Michael Bruce Buffer. No,
But
Michael
he's a
Buffer.
Yeah,
ring
Bruce Buffer,
announcer.
and they-
He's not a
and they-
commentator. That's a different thing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he
That's
used to-
okay.
I just wanted
I
to make a
forgave
joke
you.
how they hired him for the Dumbo movie to say, "Let's get ready for Dumbo."
Oh, they did.
Wait, they did?
Yes. The live action Dumbo movie, he was in it, and he said, and like when Dumbo's about to do a circus show, he says, "Let's get ready for Dumbo."
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Except
I like that. Now this opens up a couple questions because I think the Dumbo live action movie takes place in the distant past. So is that
Okay.
like, what, I mean, or does it? Or does Dumbo go viral? Like, what year does this movie take place in?
It probably takes place in like the 80s or 90s. I don't think it's in internet times.
Okay. Wait a minute. You're telling me that the Dumbo movie that's got like Danny DeVito dressed up like some kind of fucked up clown takes place in like the Gordon Gekko Go-Go 80s? I'm looking up this Dumbo movie. I think it's
That
some
might be an
1940
example of my
shit.
negative IQ. It might be a little farther in the past.
Okay, because I don't know that they would have had those racist crows in the 80s.
Oh,
I think
dear
they would have
God.
like 86 those crows. All right, I'm looking this up.
Yeah, those crows
Dumbo.
got fucking canceled.
Yeah, exactly. The 2019 Dumbo film. Let's see what year this took place in. In canon, obviously. Okay.
Canonical year of the Dumbo
I wanted
movie.
the canonical year of the Dumbo movie. It takes place in the year 1919, dumbass. Okay. Because it stars World War
Asterios just,
I
like, pushes up his
amputee Holt
glasses.
Ferrier. Hello, Max Medici's Medici Brothers Circus. It has a whole. I forgot that Dumbo movie opens with a whole World War I thing. 1985.
Well, that's
Yeah.
when
Asterios,
World War One took
I
Yeah.
place,
saw this
right?
in theaters with my grandmother while I was half asleep. Cut me some slack.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I'm asking you to remember a movie from 2019. Jesus Christ! It's like I just got back from World War One. And now it's time to do the safety dance. Or do the you can dance if you want to. Like, what the hell do you think? So you think this guy's like solving Rubik's cubes and wearing 3D glasses, talking
Hell
to Max
yeah.
Headroom? Because that is a good Dumbo movie. Wait, why am I shitting on
yeah,
this?
Dumbo and Max Headroom team up.
Yeah, it's a crossover between fucking it's the time travel like Back to the Future and the the Roaring Twenties.
Yes.
Maybe
Dumbo
like
to
it.
the
Maybe it would be.
future.
Maybe it'd be a quantum leap style type time travel. You know what I mean?
I like this. Okay, all right. Quantum
Can we
leap.
cut this from the podcast and
No,
like
no,
get
no.
this written
No,
down?
no, no.
No.
Welcome to Mo
Don't
and
cut it.
Asterios write
Don't cut it.
Dumbo 2.
Don't cut it because you mentioned quantum leap. Here's how we do it.
All right.
Sam leaps into Dumbo's body because he's got to save Dumbo's mom.
Dun dun.
Remember how Dumbo's mom dies? Wait, does Dumbo's mom die, or am I thinking of Bambi's mom?
Probably that's every Disney movie. The mom
Okay.
dies.
All
Yeah.
right.
the-
No, I think
Throw
the
out
mom, I
Dumbo
think the
for a
mom
second.
gets kidnapped and then freed. I
The
think
mom
she
gets
freed at
kidnapped
the
and
end.
free. Okay, all right. New plan. Sam leaps into Dumbo's body to stop those racist crows from appearing on screen. Ziggy's like, there's an 84% chance that this is going to age really badly. You
The
got to
cameras
stop them
pan to the
crows.
He just like murders them.
Yeah. And that's why they call it say it with me, everyone, murder of crows.
Crows. Yeah.
Dumbo 2.
Dumbo 2, time traveling crow murder.
It
Time,
turned.
quantum leaping, time traveling, crow murder, and Dumbo.
Yes.
So he just
I
goes
like it.
throughout. He goes all throughout time, just killing fucking murders of crows, just groups of crows who are just sitting there chilling out, maybe with an unfortunate accident, but still, I think they have the right to life. They have the right to live. It's kind of messed up in a way that
Racists do not have a right to life.
Yeah.
I don't think
so-
that
Oh
they're-
my
Okay,
god.
here's what we do. Sam Beckett leaps throughout Disney canon, righting the wrongs of Disney racism. For example,
Including the entirety of Song
That's
of
a
the
lot
South.
of wrongs.
yes, Sam leaps in the Song of the South, changes it to a much easier to handle Song of the North. Sam leaps into Donald Duck and goes, "Hey, look, I'm not a huge fan of the Axis powers either. But some of the ways you're representing our Japanese enemies in this World War II cartoon are a little sus at best. Not all
Wasn't
of
there a
them
cartoon
have
where
the
Donald Duck was a Nazi?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's a
I think
nightmare.
that's isn't the
It's a
first
nightmare.
isn't the first Looney Tunes that Donald Duck shows up in like also feature Hitler? Isn't that a thing?
Looney Tunes. Donald Duck is not in Looney Tunes.
Or what am I saying?
Warner Brothers. Yeah,
Warner
Warner Brothers,
Brothers.
right?
Yeah,
Are you
Warner
talking
Brothers.
about
Doesn't-
Daffy Duck?
No. They both have ducks with Hitler in like their first episode,
Ducks
first
with
like
Hitler.
appearance. What is it with duck? What is it with like all old
Cartoon
animated
ducks
shit.
and Hitler.
No, all old
Cartoon
animated
ducks
shit
and
just
Hitler, they
being
go together.
propaganda. It's all just World War propaganda,
Oh,
and I
that's
don't know why.
well. That's
Well,
when
yeah, I
all
mean-
of that. Oh, hold on one sec. Let me go ahead and blurt this out. That's when like legit everything started becoming really famous. You know, the Victory Garden, all that stuff, World War II propaganda. That's when that's how they all got their big start. Because before that, it was just handwritten, hand-drawn cells flipped over and over like a freaking flip book comic. And after they started pumping out pro-America propaganda, that's when they all got their funding.
And nobody was like, "Oh, this animation, yeah, fuck the Japs" or anything like that. It was just like, "Oh, this is a cute cartoon," even though it literally has Hitler in it.
I guess time. I mean, I'm only 40, so I don't know what it's lived to, like to live back then. But I'm guessing that's just how the times were back then.
I am
You're only
going
40?
to again. I am going to again repeat. Donald Duck and Daffy Duck. Neither was a big fan of Hitler. What happened was they took their zealous anti-Axis power stance a little too far for 2020 terms. You
Mhm.
guys may want to look up here. Google this phrase: Donald Duck, racism, Japanese people, teeth, big teeth, curly
Oh, because
mustaches.
what do they just?
I
What do they
can
just
no,
do?
I've
Yeah,
watched
Donald Duck
everything
talks
that
like
you're
Donald
mentioning right
Duck.
now.
Huh? What?
Like there's
Do they
one
just do a-
episode where Bugs Bunny like was like making like just like throwing out racial slurs for Japanese people while he's giving away like bomb-filled ice cream to Japanese soldiers.
Yeah,
I
Oh
gotta
my
admit,
god,
it's
I've
kind of
seen
funny.
that.
that
It's
kind of
kind of
happens
funny.
a
Yeah.
lot. And this is
It's
what
just
I would
like
want.
completely offensive and like completely like if you decide to make an animation like that today, you'd probably just be like canceled on Twitter immediately. But like it's still funny to watch.
Oh, not a chance. You'd be right-wing Twitter would be all over that shit.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I'm actually looking at the pictures right now, and I remember this cartoon. This is when they were making anti-Nazi propaganda, or well, not propaganda, but you all know what I mean. It's him like
I
seeing
mean, propaganda can be good too.
Well, yeah, but you know, blah blah blah. Anyway,
Mhm.
yeah. I remember this cartoon when not when it first aired, obviously, because God, that would make me a lot older than I thought. But I remember seeing this cartoon when I was living in Tennessee. I remember seeing it multiple times too. It's you couldn't do this in these days.
I remember Mo telling me about back when TV was first invented, and he watched the what was like the first show? I don't know.
It's Riley gets slapped in the face by Mo
Well,
over and
he
over
was telling
again.
me. Well, Mo was telling me before. Back when he used to live in the caves, they used to hop on their dinosaurs in order to get back and forth between them and their friends' houses.
Well, first off, you know, dinosaurs don't exist, and secondly, the Earth is only
Wait,
10,000 years
what?
old. Okay, so I'll thank you
Mo.
for correcting it, Riley. I swear to God, if your irony or sarcasm
No,
button is broken, I'm going to
no,
paintbrush
I'm
you.
serious. I'm serious. What do you mean dinosaurs don't exist? What are you talking about?
Have you never heard of this? Like, it's a big creationist fucking pile of fucking China, you know, fucking nutball salad, man.
Oh yeah, the videos on YouTube that are anti-dinosaur are so fucking funny to watch.
Dude, it literally it's like cow tipping for your mind. After you do it, after you watch it, you just feel dumber for having
Yeah,
watched it.
So Riley, I'll explain this real quick. So yeah, so creationists think that the Earth is only like 5,000 years old or 2,000, however old they say it is in the Bible. So what they do is they all watch a movie like The Land Before Time, where like all those dinosaurs' parents die, and then they just start cranking it. They're like, "This is the hottest shit. Look at all these dead dinosaurs. I fucking love this shit. Oh yeah, Jesus hates you." And they'll yell
I'm
things
not a
like,
creationist,
"Jesus
and I do that
hates
every
you."
day. That's just a
Riley.
normal thing.
Well, I mean, you might be a creationist without even knowing it. You know, I
You
mean,
might get
how old do you
positive
think the Earth
Creationist, like
is?
crank it to the death of dinosaurs.
Wait until they see Ice Age. Oh,
Oh
I
dear
know.
God,
the squirrel's gonna drive them insane.
Ice Age
Yeah.
is basically a documentary for these people.
And see, it. What they see Scrat's nut representing is the mystery of faith. It can never be open, but it must always be safeguarded.
This is like fucking thoughts
Scrat is Judas.
this is like fucking thoughts that I have on really shitty pot. It's like, what if the Scrats, man, it's just like representation of faith or something, you know? No, I'm just fucking around.
Well, here's the thing. Scrat wants his nut,
Scrat
right?
is God.
Why does he want the nut? Why does he want the nut? Why does he want it? At this point, he doesn't even know. Every time he tries to open the nut, he can't get it open. Now, every time you try to open the Bible, you can get it open. But is the Bible going to just go like, hey, eat me, I'm a Bible, I'm a delicious Bible? No. Just like this delicious nut won't open up for Scrat. It's the mystery of faith. Why do we believe? Because we believe. Now, remember that one time when Scrat opened the nut? What was inside it? Everybody say it with me in 3, 2, 1. A second nut.
A nut.
Remember? There was another shell in there.
I hate when I get nut in my nut.
Just like just when we think we've got the answers, Jesus changes the questions.
I
It's
think
a,
you're reading too much into this.
it's a wonderful little trick that the Lord plays on all of us.
It's called
Scrat
the
is a representation of the misguided sinner trying to find the faith.
Oh dear God.
No, that's
think
not
about
what
it.
Scrat is at all. That's not what Scrat is at
the
all.
interpretation
Scrat is the
of-
most devout.
Scrat is the apostle.
Exactly. It's called the mystery of faith, not the factory of faith. There you go. Huh?
The Christery of
the
faith.
factory.
It's not called, It's called faith, not fact. So there you go. So to answer your question, if you're asking like, hey, how could this guy die and come back to life? Shut the fuck up. That's how. Shut up. Shut up and read your Bible
Just
and eat
don't
this bread.
think about it.
Shut up and do what the priests tell you. Just do what the priests tell you. If they tell you not to tell
Just bend
anybody,
over and
you
just let it
better
happen.
shut up. You better listen to these priests or you're going to hell.
I will
You're going to
slap you with the
hell
Bible.
forever.
You go out there every day and you chase that nut until you just get it. Until you get that
You
nut.
got, yeah. How do you get the nut? You just get it. You just go out there and you
get it.
Shia LaBeouf that shit. You just
You
get
get
the
it.
nut. If there's a
Eh.
second layer of nut, just crack open that nut and get the rest of the nut.
And who lets you into heaven? Saint Peter. And what's the best kind of peanut butter? Peter Pan. Hmm?
Okay.
Huh?
All right,
Whoa.
now there are like parallels and shit that I've never even thought of that you're bringing up, man. You're blowing my fucking mind. I have to say.
Remember when the planter's peanut died and then was resurrected as
Oh,
baby
As a
nut?
baby?
Oh my
Much like
God.
baby Jesus.
All right,
We
so
saw him die.
I don't
We
think
saw him
Jesus
die.
came back as a
We
baby
saw
though.
him die during the Super Bowl. We saw him die. It was Wesley Snipes, Matt Walsh, and Mr. Nutt were all hanging off that tree branch. And then Mr. Nutt let go of the tree branch to save Matt Walsh and Wesley Snipes. Remember? Am I the only one that watched the Super Bowl?
I do
Yes.
remember when Mr.
I
Peanut
haven't
died.
watched the whole thing, but I remember that commercial, yes.
I mean, it's a 30-second commercial.
Remember
Like,
how they
like,
made
you would-
Baby Nut a teenager, even though it was only a baby for like a month?
Well, kids in Nuts age. You'll
All right.
They
see.
grow up faster than you think.
Nuts
Your
age.
nuts will get
You heard it
older
here
faster
first,
than you think.
Nuts age.
Nuts, things happen to those nuts, and you're not
Say it
always
again.
expecting it. They're
All right.
getting to weird places.
okay,
Just
so
saying.
Just
And the
say
most
nut a couple more
important-
times,
The
Everybody,
most
everybody.
let's say, like,
important
a
thing
nut
for
in a
any
couple of
daddy
different
nut is not
instances.
to drop his nut. Just don't drop him. Don't drop your nuts.
all right, Asterios, I got a
You
question.
should add
for
like
you.
a in post. You should add like a nut count, like how many times everybody says nut.
Oh dear God, man,
On
I'll
the
be at it all
version,
fucking night.
yeah.
I'll be at that shit all fucking night. But no, Asterios, since all right, so you used to work in advertisement, or do you still work in advertising?
I dabble in advertising from time to time, yes.
All right, so all right, when it comes to like the baby nut thing and all that, as a person, how aggravated were you? And as a person who's in advertising, how hard were you when you fucking saw that? Did you see the
No,
infinite
I just have an
opportunities?
assumption. I have an assumption that
Sure.
things that are aggravating are actually good advertising. because it just gets people talking about it.
Yeah, it gets you riled up, and you're like thinking about it for the rest of the day.
Everybody's talking about fucking Planters peanuts because the fucking baby nut. Nobody likes the baby nut, but everyone's talking about it. Everything on everyone's mind is Planters fucking peanuts.
I like
fucking baby nut.
It's kind of cute.
I think
Here's
that's
what
what. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, buddy.
Here's what I think happened there. I will be 100% honest with you guys. Now, normally I wouldn't be this honest in my field because God forbid someone overhears me talking shit about their work, but I don't think I have to worry about that with your guys' podcast. I think I'll be
Hey, yeah,
fine.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Obscurity definitely works in your favor here.
Security for
Obscurity.
obscurity.
Oh yeah.
Now, here's what I think happened. Now, obviously, it's a Super Bowl campaign, so they are pitching it a year out. Like, they're pitching it a year out. I know that the advertising agency that made the Planters Super Bowl peanut campaign where Mr. Nut died, like, that was their first big Super Bowl account was Planters. Like they'd only been doing digital advertising, social media advertising, Facebook advertising. They like their home run was Planters. They finally made it to the Super Bowl. And like that's the Super Bowl is ironically the Super Bowl for advertising is the Super Bowl. It's like that's where we all want to be. And so they have this thing planned out a year in advance. They go in a room and they pitch like Mr. Peanut's gonna die, and then we're gonna bring him back to life. And here's the thing: like when Mr. Peanut died, there was a lag between Mr. Peanut's death and resurrection. When Mr. Peanut died, Twitter exploded. Everyone was like, "Oh no, they killed Mr. Peanut. We miss you, Mr. Peanut." Like R.I. Peanut was a trending hashtag.
I
And
remember
everyone was
that.
like, yeah, everyone's like, wow, I guess we did like that Peanut guy. We
Rest
haven't
in
really-
peanut.
Yeah, this is a trick that's used in storytelling too. Like, for example, in comic books, when a comic book character isn't selling well, you kill him because that pisses off his hardcore fans. Like, when Brian Michael Bendis took over the Avengers, the first thing he did was kill Hawkeye. If Brian Michael Bendis hadn't killed Hawkeye, and then later, of course, brought him back like a year later, I don't know that Hawkeye would be in the Avengers movie because it's like Hawkeye was like not always like a beloved character, but and of course they did the same thing with Superman in the 90s. Like they killed Superman, everyone was talking about the death of Superman. It was national news. 4 months later, they bring him back to life. It's a trick. But then here's what happens, guys, and I'm sorry it's taken so long to get to this point. Then we are hit with a double baby blast of Baby Groot and Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
And I can see it. I can see it in my mind. The people in this room have had this campaign planned out for a year. They go emergency meeting. Let's throw
Salivating.
everything out. Baby, let's throw everything out. We were going to bring him back. He was just going to be back. Like, my guess is it was just going to be Mr. Peanut died, and then we were going to find out he was alive after all. But then they're like, let's throw all that shit out. Babies are hot. Baby Groot, Baby Yoda, Baby Nut. Everyone's
Don't
gonna
say babies are
fucking-
hot live on a podcast, please.
Yeah, that will be
can't-
clipped out of context. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
clip that line out. Just go ahead.
No. Look. Don't worry about it here. I'll tell you what. I'll give it to you in a little more safe way. Okay, and 3, 2, 1. Everyone's gonna nut over Baby Nut. This is gonna be a nut-covered baby. They're just gonna it's gonna
Hashtag
nut all over
nut
the
for
place.
babies.
Exactly.
Hashtag baby nut.
So what happened was they threw out the plan, and that's what fucked it up. They
Do you
should have
think-
trusted their original plan, but they got baby batter on the brain, and like they got caught up in baby fever. And as we all know, when you have a baby, it ruins your life. Just like it ruined this campaign, which is why they've had to like make him a teenager now, because they're like, oh wow, everybody really hates this Baby Nut. Well, we don't want to look like cucks. We don't want to like immediately pivot and change course on this. In 2 months, we'll make him a teenager. And like that. And then in a few months, he's going to be regular Mr. Peanut again. And this whole thing will be considered a failure.
Oh,
Now,
dear God.
is aggravating advertising not a smart idea? Because I feel like it was almost better for people to hate Baby Nut.
I don't know. Have you bought a bottle of Planters?
I bought a little like 2 for $1.09 little Planters
I
peanuts.
remember
every once in a while.
watching a
With the
video made
cashews.
by. Oh, sorry. I remember watching a video made by iDubbbz about how he read like a label on a can of Planters peanuts or trail mix, or no, just like a peanut mix or whatever. And he's like less than 50% or less than 15% peanuts, and it's like, what does that even mean? And then he did like this full in-depth analysis, and they determined that it should like say something like fewer, not less than, and I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah, I've
I
seen
I
that.
think I'm
It's true. That's
misinterpreting
proper
it, but
grammar.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
And
it
then he
shouldn't be
called
12 items or less. It should be 12 items or fewer.
Yeah, like he
Grocery stores
like
are
called
wrong
them,
and bad.
and a representative answered and was like, "Yeah, hi, I'm just calling to say how your label is it's misrepresentative of this." And then they actually said that they were gonna fix it, and they sent him 2 like free cans of Planters peanuts that are like a
Holy
different.
shit.
Yeah,
It's like a gold mine.
Yeah, that fucking video was actually kind of amazing in a really weird way.
and
The
he
fact
did
that
it like he got like
took,
scales out into.
yeah, dude, he got really fucking crazy with it. You know, he took the time to separate each individual nut and to make
Yeah.
a freaking ratio of what to what nut is in those freaking mixed nut cans. And
You could tell that it was pretty much eating him up the entire time that he was making that too. Like he was like, you know, it didn't look like he rested very much. He was just like making it.
not at all.
And later when he was talking about how it should have been worded, he's like, it should have been fewer. It zooms into his mouth. Fewer.
Yeah, COVID's really fucked a lot of us up, man. we're doing this shit. I think it's
Yeah, they're
fucking
doing like
amazing.
in-depth analysis on how much like what the label should say of the can of peanuts.
You think advertising execs were edging each other, you know, with language like, we're about to
Advertising
draw
execs
these.
were definitely edging each other.
Like, oh god, we're getting to the drawing phase. We're gonna pick our projects later on. Oh god, you know, just like right at the edge
Came
all
back
the
to bite
time.
them in the ass in the form of a YouTube commentary video.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
Anyway.
am I the first one to notice Asterios' nickname?
Yeah, Moesterios.
Moesterios.
That's a lot of.
Mokenos.
I don't know who changed the name, but you know they went.
Hey, I don't have
ape
permissions
that.
to.
Oh, you know, or we'll fix that later on. I like doing that shit. You know, like just having a little bit of chaos.
You're
in the
gonna
fun.
give Campbell
Who
admin
did this?
privileges?
Who did this to Asterios?
It could be Paul. Paul might have fucking
Maybe
done that.
Asterios did
Anyone
this
really
to
could.
Asterios. You ever think of that? Maybe
Yeah.
he's trying to be funny.
Oh, possibly.
Oh no, I didn't do this. Someone else did this, so I like it.
Okay, so we have veered completely off the subject of tonight's podcast.
Like I
No,
predicted.
Mo, stop trying to drive it back on the road. We're off road and I like it.
We're talking about nut.
Yeah.
The
so, like,
topic is nut.
so-
You can't spell nutrition without nut.
What is it about quarantine that's got everyone obsessed with nut?
I
You
wanna-
don't- things.
You don't realize how sacred the nut is
I really
until
wish.
you watch the Planters peanut commercial.
Oh dear God, I really wish I had that fucking little silver and red button that just has nut on it, because I would break that fucking thing just going nut, 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 nut,
Nut,
nut.
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 Like at one
Every
point, the
episode of
button's
the
probably gonna, like,
Moecast
pop
would just
back.
be the nut button in succession.
Oh Jesus.
So, like at one point, the button's gonna talk back and be like, "Please stop! You should go outside or some shit."
Please, that's mercy.
Please have mercy. Please no more. Oh
Get
God.
laid.
Please have mercy. Please don't break me. Nut, nut, nut.
I am specifically, or I am like I am estimately like 300 clicks from completely shutting down and destroying myself.
Nut, nut, nut.
No.
You know, just like press it twice as fucking fast. No, 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 no. There's just fucking nuclear explodes on my fucking desk. Just throwing all my
Asterios,
shit
save
everywhere.
us.
Yes, and please, for the love of God, save us.
Well, I mean, dude, you can just edit all this out. You'll be fine. You kids. You'll
Never.
be fine.
I refuse. I will fight Mo in
They will
real
just
life.
keep
if he does
going.
Any of this.
That's okay. So like So the reason I tell this story is because it's like, yeah, they should.
Which story?
Well, see, that's the best part about That's the best part about. Now you have to cut this part out too, because the best part about the line, the way I said it, is that you could edit it in seamlessly anywhere.
Yeah, it's like I can have them
Oh.
saying fucking anything I
Yeah,
want.
exactly. So it's what I said. Like the best part about this story, it's like that. Well, now that you're asking me to identify the story, who asked me to identify it?
I don't
I
know.
believe
What an idiot.
Oh my goodness. All right, well, look, I tried to save you. You guys are on your own.
What a maroon. Nah. Anyway, so I guess does
What's your
anyone-
favorite type of nut, everybody? Pistachios, cashews.
I don't need any.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you know what kind of nut's my favorite.
The cashews, of
Oh.
course. Yeah, cashews. You told me the other day.
Did you know
It
that
is
cashews
cashews.
come from a
Right,
fruit?
cashews are pretty good. I actually unironically love fucking almonds.
What about
I just,
bananas?
Did you know
What?
that the
You mean
cashews?
banana nut?
Bananas are nuts.
No, they're not.
Did you
Yeah, they're
know
nuts.
that
Wait.
cashews come from the fruit?
No, they're berries.
Oh.
Camel, you can't steal my joke. I said it first.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
I'm
All
sorry.
right.
Well, it's
This
not
is-
your joke. It's from Tobuscus. So
Yeah, I
anybody
know, but I
remember
made the
Tobuscus? I
referential
used to
joke.
love watching that guy.
Who is Tobuscus?
Oh my God, how?
I-
Asterios, please tell me you know
Didn't he
who
like
Tobuscus
sexually
is.
assault someone or?
Yes, but that's not the
Tobuscus.
point.
Do you know
Oh,
who Tobuscus is? Asterios
is-
Kokonos?
And he hosted like big parties with a bunch of YouTubers where like the Kids React kids were there doing drugs and shit.
Oh my
guys,
God, what?
I didn't hear about
I
that.
don't think
Holy
that's true, but
shit.
it's funny anyway.
guys, I'll be honest. I don't know who Tobuscus is, but I do know who Toby Turner is.
Oh
You know,
my god.
Toby Joseph Turner, American internet personality, also known by his stage name as Tobuscus, actor, comedian, and musician, originally from Niceville, Florida. Best known for his YouTube videos, huh? Tobuscus.
Goddamn.
Wow,
Finally,
you've got an
something that you
encyclopedic
actually have an
memory.
expertise
It's almost
on.
like you're reading that directly from encyclopedia or like. Oh,
From the
what was
what?
it?
From the Tobuscus
From
Wiki.
the encyclopedia.
From the encyclopedia. You mean the Encyclopedia Britannica? I don't know that it has a lot of information on Toby Turner, my friend.
Yeah, I
But
fucking-
anyway, he worked with Philly DeFranco on Like Totally Awesome and Cute Win Fail after befriending and being employed by DeFranco. Citations 13 and 14. LTA was a gaming and review channel that ran during the late 2000s and early 2010s. Citation 15.
Did you
So, like,
memorize
a
all
little- is
that,
there
or are you
little,
like, are you just
in,
pulling
in
that
your
up now?
brain, is there like a little tab that
Yeah,
says
that's
like
just like-
sexual assault allegations or?
Oh, I'm sorry. Look, I'll be honest. I mean, I could go on for 4 paragraphs about the sexual assault allegations
There's 4?
on this person. I could go on for 4 paragraphs with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, for 13 citations. But but let's keep it light, huh? It's a comedy show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, as a result of the allegations, Turner was replaced as the voice of Ant-Man for Marvel Avengers Academy. So,
Oh my God, he was supposed to voice Ant-Man?
well, for Marvel
And
Avengers,
what?
for
in a
Marvel,
shitty Avengers mobile game. All right,
Yeah,
like
for-
he's not fucking
No.
king of everything. All right.
yeah, I mean, it's Marvel Avengers Academy. It's not it's
Asterios could voice on a mobile game if he wanted. It's not, you know.
Dude,
Well, I mean,
anybody
actually, if
with like a
anybody-
nice sounding voice could just go
I mean,
on and then
if
like
anyone's
apply to
hiring,
be a
I-
voice actor.
if anyone's hiring, I am open for work. I mean, Alison Brie was the voice of Black Widow on this, and
Serious
John
company.
Cena was the voice of the Hulk.
Oh no
Oh,
shit!
yeah.
Like
This is actually
We
a
need-
pretty good voice cast.
like
We
you
And
need
I also
serious
know off the top
Wow,
of my
it's a
head.
piece of you, Asterios. You gotta take some
Jeez.
initiative. You gotta like call them up and be like, "Hey, I'm open for the job."
Please let me voice
Please
anything.
let
I
me voice.
need money.
Asterios
I'm
Kokonos
desperate.
says Tony Stark in Marvel Avenger Playhouse Academy
oh
for
my
Kids.
god!
I'd love to. Okay, that'd be fucking great. I'd love to.
God, how would a Tony Stark voiced by Asterios even go?
Yeah,
I'd be
do an
like-
impression. Do like a
I'd be
like a
like-
you know like a
Okay, so let me think of like one of his famous lines. Be like, I'm Iron Man. Iron Man over here. Hey, what's going on? Look
let's
out,
retry that.
Thanos.
I'm gonna pretend to be Stan Lee and like in that one scene where he delivers the package. All right.
Okay.
I got a package here for Tony Stank.
And I got a package here. It's my penis. And then I would pull out my dick and balls. And I go, hail man. Hail
And
man,
then
suck my
Stan Lee
dick.
gives Robert Downey Jr. a blowjob. That's
I
how
would
it
tell
goes
that
in
old
the
man to suck
movie.
my dick.
I would pay for that.
I would tell that old man to suck my dick. I'm not
I
ashamed.
would like watch that.
I'm not ashamed.
I think that would
do it.
I think that would probably result in the very first man-on-man Me Too fucking class action lawsuit.
Well, I think you might be forgetting about
Terry Crews.
Well, there's and also what's his name? Kevin Spacey.
Oh, Kevin
that's
Spacey,
right.
yeah. You know,
But again, but hold on. Let me make this funnier though. I'd
I
be
love
like,
that guy.
hey Stanley, suck my dick. And then Stanley would be like, Excelsior, true believer. I can't wait to gobble up that Greek guy's dick. Nom 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 nom.
God.
And I'd be like, what a great cameo. It's you know what? Instead of a cameo, we
And
call
what
it a
would
cameo.
you give Stanley?
Robin,
What would you
Robin,
give him?
Robin, no, Robin, you ran over my joke. Robin, okay. What did I say? Robin, what joke did I just make that was maybe the best joke of this whole episode? Did you catch it?
I did not catch it.
Okay, I said instead of a cameo, we could call it a cameo. Yeah,
oh
exactly.
my God.
It's
But
even
to
funnier the
be
second
fair,
time.
You also ran over
You
my
stopped
joke.
right over my callback. I was about to say, what would you give Stanley? You'd give him your nut.
Well, you could have waited until. Is the time for that callback in the middle of my punchline?
Absolutely.
I don't know about that.
Asterios, I did a funny when they said Kevin Spacey and I said I love that guy and you trampled right over it.
Where's the funny?
What's the joke?
Yeah,
that guy, it's funny because he's not a good guy, but then I said I love him anyway.
Oh, 'cause it's funny
Well,
because
then
he
you might
fucks
want-
kids. I get it.
Then you might want to say like, now that guy's moral AF. Like, because we still like Kevin Spacey. Look, he's a good actor. Just
He's
a
a good
terrible
actor, that's true.
person. Terrible person. Big difference. So
It's
you
like, yeah,
gotta be.
it's like you can like him in like whatever he plays in like a movie. Like you can like him as an actor because he's a very good actor. But like in real life, he's far from.
a
He's
very
far.
moral individual. He loves.
But am I ever gonna watch a Kevin Spacey movie again? Probably not.
You're
Oh.
not gonna.
But
Well, yeah,
stand
But
up
that-
that's for
exactly
next
it,
week.
like,
Wink, wink.
He's like any other good actor. You know what I mean? But he has like his personal, very dark past. If he.
well,
if he
yeah, all
continues
right.
to
You
take
make
that-
it sound like he used to have a drug addiction and not like fucked children.
Why
It's
not
not like-
both?
All right, okay.
Well, that's the way you're interpreting it, man. I'm not saying anything specific.
All right, let's just go ahead and get off this subject. I don't know how we veered into Kevin Spacey having sex with teens thing, but let's go. I want to go back to wrestling or something at least.
No, we're
adjacent
not
to it.
allowed.
No, you
We're not allowed.
motherfuckers!
We're
I
too
swear to
deep.
God.
This is
I
the
want
nut
to-
podcast.
All right,
now.
all right, okay, all right. You know what, Robin?
Do you guys remember in 1998?
What happened then?
Yeah, what
happened
happened?
that year?
Something Hall in a Cell. Something table.
nut?
Robin, I
I,
swear.
I assume some nutting happened that year. I'd have to assume.
A lot of this is gonna be cut out.
Well,
is
some
not
of
a
it's
good
Still
one.
gonna be
Well,
cut out, or I
some of
will
it's-
kill Mo in real life.
all right, okay. Robin. When you were growing up and you were watching wrestling, what was your favorite federation? Which ones did you love to watch the most out of all of them?
Federation?
Well, like
Well,
Federation
It's
for
not that
lack
deep
of
for me there, buddy.
like Federation, like lack of a
The
better term. Who was
Galactic
your favorite?
Federation, of
Like the
course.
Russian Federation.
Shut up!
except-
Shut up! God damn you all! Shut up! All right, okay, your favorite like wrestling company, like WCW or ECW or WWF or WWE or whatever.
Yeah, like favorite.
Zoomer.
wrestling
I watched
organization.
WWE.
Oh, all right,
Zoomer.
okay, all right.
I mean, now I just watch UFC because like I'm an adult. It's like adult. wrestling.
I don't really care about UFC very much at all, man. Like honestly, like I try to watch UFC and try to get into this shit, but it used to be like really good promos before the match, but you can tell that professional wrestling is really sort of dominated like a that sort of scene. So they've had to like up the production values and up the intensity, so quote unquote, of those promos. So every time I watch a UFC promo, I feel like I'm just watching a shitty wrestler that couldn't hack it in WWE
Well,
or
that's because
whatever.
wrestling's it's an act. It's a show. That's not to like downplay it. It's good. Like it's good acting. And I like, the bits that they have, but it feels like it started to go downhill. And now I'm like, I'd rather just watch people actually punch each other until they get seriously injured.
I know that Dana White, the owner of the UFC, endorsed Trump for president.
Yeah.
Remember that one time that Trump got like completely fucked up by Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Yeah, I remember when him and Vince had the billionaire versus billionaire match, and the loser had to shave his head. Obviously, Donald Trump's never going to fucking do that. So,
It's already
freaking
shaved.
Vince ended up getting the freaking axe, so to speak, on
Yeah.
that one. That was fucking hysterical.
Do you remember when that I can't remember who it was, that guy like punched the moderator from the Donald? Like right in the face.
Well, I don't remember that guy, so we might have to move on. No, it's just like, well, that's actually a pretty good question, Asterios, if you're willing to answer.
Mhm.
Well,
I'm willing to answer everything.
All right.
Look, I'll be honest. This is the worst podcast I've ever been on. This is
What we aim for.
This is unusually bad. Is this the first time you guys have talked in like 8 years or something?
Well, no, just
It's been like
just
a
after the month.
maybe.
It's been a month.
Yeah, and we're coming back, strong as ever.
Is this episode -5 of your show?
This
How
is like
many
episode
of these have you-
50, isn't it?
It's
You've
getting
done
near
like that?
50. It's getting near 50.
Okay, now usually 50 episodes in, 4 people wouldn't be talking over each other at
I'm
every
sorry. I'm
opportunity.
so sorry.
But no. Hey, listen, you can talk over me all you want. I'm just a guest. But you as hosts, how do you all? What's your flow? Well, let's talk about your dynamic. Let's have a little bit of let's do this. Podcast group therapy. Let's
Let me
all go
describe
around
the
the room.
dynamic for you, Asterios.
Let's all go around the room.
Riley,
Let's all go around the
don't
room.
interrupt him.
Let's all go
Riley.
around. See, now this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Let's all go around the room and let's all say one nice thing we like about the person below us in the Discord chat. So, Camel, you say something nice about Mo.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'm not a host. This is the first time I've ever been on the Moecast. And something nice about Mo is we had a very nice time chatting this one time when he was streaming on Twitch.
Oh,
He was playing Skyrim, I think. Was it Skyrim?
Oh, yeah, more than likely.
Yeah. And we talked about some current YouTube news. Like, I think we talked about how. Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to you're gonna have to maybe clip that because I remember talking about something pretty important and I've completely forgotten now.
Okay, so now I asked you to say one nice thing about Mo, and
Yeah, like
instead
one on one.
instead you brought up something that instead you brought up just a conversation you guys had.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah, 'cause
okay.
here's the-
That's okay. Let's move on. Now, Mo, you say something nice about Riley.
I liked how he shows up usually on time to do these fucking shows.
Punctuality is important.
Thanks,
Punctuality is
Mo.
important. You gotta care. You gotta care. Now, Riley, you say something nice about Robin.
Robin, you're pretty cool.
Okay, now again, that's a general description and not something nice about, but that's okay. We're all trying. And now finally, Robin, you say something nice about Mo.
I get two for cool.
Mo, I think the consistency of your work is very impressive. You do a lot of things and you do them very consistently.
Thank you.
Twitch streaming, podcasting, editing.
Now you see when you say consistently, what do you mean?
Not
by
not
that?
negatively. It's all the amount of things he does. He does many things, and the fact that he can manage to do them all is very impressive within a consistent manner.
Consistency is important. Now, let's review some of the compliments we've paid each other. Punctuality, consistency. That one time we talked about something.
I was gonna say some more, but you cut me off.
Well, it's because you were taking forever to get to the point. Now I'm noticing that no one's saying like, "Oh, you're really funny, you're really entertaining. I love talking to you." So now,
It's not true.
let's say something that maybe the person below them could work on, and let's go the opposite way.
Oh,
Mo, what's
okay.
something Robin could work on?
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
This is a safe space.
I don't really have any complaints, Robin. Like straight up, Robin's the reason why I even have multiple guests, because Robin's
Oh.
actually been. I think like what you got. I think you got in after the AAC Riley and Birdstark episodes, where we're talking about drug use and homelessness and stuff with my buddy I
Mhm.
used to squat with in Austin and Houston and all that. Yeah, I think you were in here about episode 8 or 9.
Wow, it's been what a long straight trip it's been. So
Oh.
now, Robin, what Mo is saying is it's your fault that there's so many guests talking over each other. Because it was your idea to make like this 8-person clusterfuck of a jambalaya of a podcast. Robin, would you like to respond to Mo's insult?
What the hell, Mo? I thought we were friends.
Yeah, Mo, this is a safe space.
Well, you
This
told
is a
me to
hug
be
box,
honest.
Come on.
You told me to be
How could
honest.
you say all those horrible things about me?
Yeah, Mo, come on. Robin's your friend.
Well, I know, but like you told me that this is a safe space, and if I open up to you, maybe we get some progress. But I'm seeing that this is not how it's going to start off,
No,
or this is
that's
how
Being
it's going to
okay.
keep
weaponized.
going.
It's a grand
Safe
conspiracy.
spaces are only safe for those who are not mean.
Yeah, it's like a one-way mirror. Like, well, one person gets to see things. Okay, so now Riley, say something
Sorry.
nice about Mo.
Wait, I
I
thought we were
were
doing
saying what work
negatives.
on. Yeah.
No, but now Mo needs something nice about him because we just roasted him. So Riley, now you say something nice about Mo.
Mo, you're really good at talking consistently for a very long time and
Okay,
not
no.
stopping, no matter
This is
what.
great.
Okay,
That's
no,
literally a monkey could do that. A monkey could do to talk consistently. You can't
Oh,
say
monkey.
one nice thing. You can't say this guy's entertaining, interesting, has a good radio voice.
I feel like you just took
Asterios,
my
why would I
compliment and then
lie
made it
about
worse.
Moediggity?
You're taking fucking Robin's bit.
Yeah, Riley, you took Robin's bit. Riley, you can't even come up with an original compliment. Which, by the way, we already established was an insult. Okay, now finally, Mo,
Yes.
Riley, you give Robin a note. What's something Robin could work on?
You could work on.
For example, maybe they cut off a hilarious punchline like cameo, like in the middle of it, like a winning joke that would have like saved the episode, and they just like stomp on it for a callback about baby nuts in an episode that has 1,000 jokes about babies and nuts already. So we definitely need one more. Maybe you could say that. I don't know. I'm just brainstorming.
Yeah, you see, Robin seems to have this tendency to perhaps interrupt people when they're in the middle of making amazing.
I never
life-saving
interrupt
jokes.
anybody.
Excellent point, Riley. Riley, that's the smartest, bravest thing you've ever said. Robin, I'm going to give you the floor to respond to Riley's vicious yet accurate insult.
Look, I never insult. I never interrupt anybody. It's never happened.
You never interrupt.
Not
you
ever.
never. But what about that one time that you?
That I what?
And there you
Did we
go.
lose him?
You've learned not to interrupt. You see, I was doing like a classic bit where I was talking and hoping that you interrupt me, but that last time when I was talking, you didn't. As you can see, we're already healing. We're already learning. This
We're
is
learning
great.
and growing.
This is great. We're learning. We're learning. We're doing. We're growing. Now, now? A lot of shows these days have what we call a premise, which is like a reason to exist. Maybe we talk about the news. Maybe we just talk about our personal lives. Now, it seems like your guys' show is kind of almost entirely about babies and nuts and nutting babies. Now, is this a weekly topic of conversation?
You know
or?
they call
Oh.
it
It does seem
the
to
Nut
happen.
Baby Moecast for nothing. They don't call
You
it
should
that for
just
nothing.
change it to the baby and nutcast.
Yeah, because I think that's better for marketing purposes. Like right now, it's called the Moecast. Who's Mo? Why do I care? If I met Mo, would I care if he lived or died? Like these are quick, but
Definitely.
babies, nuts. I like both of those things. Put them together. Baby nut.
I think I
That
would
looks
pro-
something Jeffrey Epstein would say.
I don't know if you should put those two things together.
Put them together.
I think
No, but Mo, I want to give you room to respond. Mo.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
That's a great reply.
No, Mo.
Mo, it's your turn. You have the floor.
No. Let's hear Mo out.
Oh fuck!
This is
Oh
Mo's
okay.
turn.
I thought you were about to say something else, and I was giving you the floor to finish your sentence. My bad.
That is again, we are making progress. Now we're creating space for each other, which is what most people who've done 50 episodes of a podcast would have learned to do by now. This is good. This is great. Now, Mo, what's your response to us rebranding the show from a loser brand like Mo to a winning brand, Nut Baby?
I think I'd rather David Carradine myself than ever change the format of the show to babies and baby nuts. You know, I just don't
Mo,
think
if you
I
consider
can
no
interrupting.
What did
Moo.
we learn about interrupting? I thought we were making progress. Mo, please continue.
Yeah.
You were talking about how great my idea was and how you were definitely going to do it. Please continue.
Oh yeah, you know, like that's exactly what I want to do. I want people to associate my brand with babies and nuts, and sometimes like
Mhm.
a weird, fucked up combination of the both of them. Because I don't see
Putting them
how
together.
anything could possibly go wrong from that. You know, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We'll rebrand the show and call it Baby Nuts because fuck it. It's either this or I go fucking slowly insane because of lockdown.
Now, have you
Now-
considered changing your name to Nut Baby Diggity?
Nut baby diggity.
And changing the name of this Discord server to like nuts
Baby
and
Nut
cum, the cum zone, the jizz cum nut zone.
There's just
Wait, why does that
ropes.
sound familiar? The cum zone. Oh my god, are you referencing that one video?
Yes,
Oh
Well,
dear
Fuck
God.
that video.
I know. I hate it. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not Googling anything right now. I'm certainly not Googling the word cum zone.
No, not at
We have
all.
a
Not at
guest
all.
on. They could be a cameo.
You just made the
That's
same
That's
joke.
That's
really
you did.
funny,
incredible.
Robin. Where'd you come up with
That's
that?
incredible. That's incredible.
Who would have come up with that?
I'm leaving this podcast better than when I came in. I'm a hero. This is great.
It was a good one.
That was a
liked
great
it?
one. Oh my goodness. Okay.
All right.
All right. I had one more. Now, Mo, earlier you said that you would rather David Carradine yourself than change the brand. I would like to point out that every other time David Carradine choked himself, he came harder than an elephant in a china shop. I'm just letting you know. It feels good. David Carradine wasn't hanging himself and jerking off for nothing. 99% of the time, he was experiencing like an orgasm that was better than heroin and a new Star Wars movie combined. Just a fucking nut wrenching, eye popping
Man, we're really doing this
orgasm.
today, aren't
One of
we?
those things has much less value than the other.
Except the last time, it didn't work out the last time.
Yeah,
I mean-
it only takes you the one time to fuck up. Yeah, then it's game over.
Well, remember all the times David Carradine didn't snatch the pebble from his master's hand?
True.
Exactly. And then the last time he did, he was ready. Maybe he was ready to move on and meet the great Scrat in the sky. Who knows?
Oh god, what if his foot accidentally slipped? Right before, climax, he was like, yeah. Oh fuck! I mean, what if that fucking happened? That'd be like a hell of a thing to, die from. It's like you're
Yeah, I
talking to
know.
you're talking to fucking Saint Peter at the pearly gates. Like, so how'd you kill yourself? How'd you die? It's like, well, I chuck myself while I jack off, so I can just have a seriously crazy powerful orgasm. It was like, dude, you're probably getting like sent straight to hell for being a degenerate of some order.
Or St. Peter goes, oh, don't worry. I know exactly what you're talking about. And then you look down at his robes and where's his belt? It's around his neck. He's hanging himself from those gates and coming like a freight train. And then he goes, get in here, you. Get in here.
Why do you think heaven's so white? Anyway,
Why do you think they call it the pearly gates? Get in here, you son of a bitch.
all right, I think we'll go ahead and end it on that.
Wow.
Camo.
I'm sorry. Being completely honest, though, I regret being a part of that. No, I'm just
Camo-
kidding. This was really
Camo-
fun.
Camo, shut up. Anyway,
Yeah.
Camo, but seriously though, where can they find you? You have anything to hawk? Go ahead and do it now.
Well, I have a YouTube channel. It's just search
Uh-huh.
up Camel and then and then the letters BFU, no spaces.
You haven't gotten on board with the customizable URL thing yet?
You know you can only
Customizable-
have that if you have like 2,000 subscribers, no?
I don't think I'm allowed to have that yet.
Well,
Just search me
I
up
have
like
it.
that, or you
Shoot,
could
this is
link
a
it in, if
disaster.
you're making this a YouTube video.
All right, Riely, where can they find you at?
You can find me on YouTube as Riely Brooks, on Twitch, twitch.tv/Riely Streams, on Twitter at Riely Tweets, and I'll spare you all my million podcasts for now.
All right,
Next time.
all right, Robin, where can they find you at?
You can find me on Twitter at Inside Alloy. I also stream on Twitch. You can find me on twitch.tv/Inside Alloy. And
All
of
right.
course, you can subscribe to my Patreon, patreon.com/Asterios.
Oh, there you go. Great
There
fucking
you
thing
go.
to do. I do it all every month. I'm part of the sticker club. It's fucking great. And of course, Asterios, where can they find you at, bro?
You guys can find me here from now on every week on the Moecast.
Fuck
You
yeah.
guys,
Hell yeah.
you
Oh.
clearly need a little bit of help. Whenever I'm coming on the next episode.
Okay.
Okay.
This is podcast boot camp. The
Hell
three
yeah.
of you, when I am done with you, you are gonna go from what you are now, terrible, to slightly better. And that's the Asterios Cognitive guarantee. So, listener, if you want to know where you can find me on the next episode of the Moecast. Thanks for having me.
All right,
for
buddy.
coming
All
on.
right. And of course, you can find me at Moediggity42 on Instagram and YouTube and fucking Storyfire, Parlor, whatever fucking bullshit that I'm not banned from, because I don't have a Twitter anymore because I've been banned off there at least 20 fucking times because I run my mouth and I can't help it. Blah blah. And you can find me at twitch.tv/Moediggity, and you can check me out, check my Patreon out at patreon.com/Moside Productions. It's a little dead right now, but we're gonna relaunch it. To our credit though, and I'll tell you why this episode was just so unorthodox, is like we haven't done shit in like a month. This is like us coming back from like a procrastination vacation trips and work related stuff. But
Hey, procrastination vacation.
oh, dude, those are the best. But straight up, dude, this is like one of my favorite episodes I've ever fucking done, man. Thank you so much, Asterios and Camel, for coming on, man.
Next week's is
Yeah,
gonna be
no
better.
problem.
Let's talk scheduling after this. You guys need help. I'll talk to you later.
All right, later, bro.
Yep. All right, see ya.
All right, thanks everyone for coming out. So I'll see you guys in the next.
How do you
episode.
stop the recording on the Craig thing?
It stops when I am done with the outro. That's when it stops.
Ah.
And I'm done, everyone. See you guys next week. I promise. I swear this time. Bye.
Cool.